I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab.
So we can
Shake it up and sit on it.
Yeah,
Ew.
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 68 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
One away.
One away from everybody's favorite number, 70.
Not mine.
If you're in fifth grade.
And not
Yeah.
Tom Segura's either.
Okay. As always, it is I, RJ, the, I guess I'm the booze hound this week.
What the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
you gotta put it on mute.
Well, that ruined that introduction.
But keep it going, keep it going,
All
keep it
right,
going, keep
along
it going.
with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend Greg. Just Greg.
It's me, bitch.
And we are lucky enough to be joined this week by none other than the motivated moving himself.
It was too quick for me.
Jay Joseph has finally joined us here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Finally.
Dead ass about time.
Goddamn
It's-
right.
Yes, it's about dead ass time, B.
After years of
Word is bond.
Yeah.
For sure.
anguish and bullshit
Catch him outside.
on his part.
Catch him outside of
Well,
McDowell's.
McDowell's. Man, I really love this background.
Hollering at your favorite bitch.
I'm assuming this was whose idea? This was your idea.
It was
Greg?
my idea.
All
May
right,
have
man.
been. May have been.
I was gonna honestly for your background, dude. I was gonna do like some New York skyscrapers, like a
Some real New York boobs.
yeah. So
Yo,
welcome
put
to
like a titty on each shoulder.
yeah, that would be pretty.
That's
cool.
what. That's it. That's what. That's. If you look at the episode where I'm over there and I'm going like this, that's what I was like. Yo, put
Yeah,
some
he
titties
actually
right
said
here.
that.
Put some titties on my shoulders.
Titties on your
It's a
shoulders.
great set of New York boobs.
I've been watching it. What's the fuck? All them damn jiggly jangling. You got
Yeah,
This
well, he's
motherfucking-
got the like
The
the leather
sauce.
jacket on.
My bad. It's the sauce.
Well, he was drinking out of that bottle, the turpentine bottle.
Got expired titties.
Like
I mean,
the
yeah,
saggy
man. Hey,
ones?
man. Saggy titties, voluptuous titties,
Dude, have you ever? I mean, I'm sure we've all
cancerous
seen
titties,
saggy titties, like really low
mastectomy
ones.
Titties.
Bruh, look, let me tell you a story real quick, right?
All right,
Uh-oh, here we go.
All right, here we go.
We just getting into the shits.
We back at the regular joint.
No
you know what I'm
names.
saying?
No
Yeah,
names.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, we already know.
into the mic, sir.
And
Switch that camera over to him. Let him see.
we out there at the local joint. Meet this chick. You know, we chilling and everything. We go back to the crib.
Here we go.
I'm like, all right, you know, what's up? We sitting there. She was like, you want something to drink? I was like, yeah, hold me down. I went to the fridge, got me something, watching a little movie and shit. She get a little loose, right? Joint. I'm saying. Like,
Love it
yo,
already.
Y'all laughing. This is dead.
no, I get it.
No, I know.
That's why it's funny.
So the joint, she take her top off, you know what I'm saying, looking a little tight and shit. I'm like, all right, yeah. She take this little jump from around her waist, I don't like a waist train or whatever. Stomach fell out. Blah. I was like, all right. At this point, I mean, I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm committed. She was like, "You want a shot or something?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes.
She gave me a shot. Came back, took the bra off. Boom, titties hit her knees. Right? I'm like, "Yo, this is." I'm not sure what's going on here right now because this is like this deception shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like from what's that fucking movie? Shit.
What?
Where the chick was taking her leg off and all that shit.
Oh, or is that
I'm going to get you sucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you, sucker. He took Shorty home. She started taking all her shit off. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't care about no titties anyway. You know what I mean? It's whatever. So
Just here for the box.
yeah. So
I just
she
came for the package over here.
bottoms came off. We in the living room, mind you. Son. She got the little thigh slimmers.
In the middle.
Yeah.
In the
Got the booty pads, took that joint off, flat as shit, legs fell out. I was like, damn, I gotta move tomorrow.
dude?
I gotta move right now.
We gotta be out. Like,
Holy
yo.
shit, dude! I don't know what I would do in a scenario. I would probably.
Like,
What did you say?
I dipped. Last thing I needed was for her to pull her hair off. Like,
Dude,
Yo, I got one for you. It's not as fucking layered as that one. The fuck was this? This was like south of Woodbridge. Like Woodbridge, south of Woodbridge. This is why I don't even go down there no more. I'm chilling with Shorty. We're on the couch. And we're like laid up. She's laid here. And you know what I'm saying? this arm is under her, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can hit that move right there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm going for the titty. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, it's down here.
Dude, for real?
But the fact that I was like, and I did that was like, man, let me just go ahead and go.
Why do I feel like I know who you're talking about?
I don't think so.
Oh,
This was 2010,
okay.
Greg. 2009 when
I don't know
that was the rager.
Was she older than you?
She was. Her kid was sleeping out of the room and shit.
Her kid was sleeping.
How old was she?
Yeah.
She was a creamer.
A creamer.
I don't know how old she was then. Like she was younger.
Her generation?
No, that's an inside joke for anybody that's listening.
She's a creamer.
Creamer.
She had that Campbell soup.
Nah, it's an inside joke between me and another former guest.
I already know.
Yeah. That's when we was running. Yeah,
All people have to do is put time frames together.
yeah, that's when we because it was just me and one other person running the streets back then, dog. It was So, and I was like,
Actually,
like,
we could go.
nah, it's good, dog. Oh, I just remembered her name too. But yeah, nah, yeah, the titties was long as fuck, bro. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers is resting on the couch with us, literally. And I'm like, I was like 26, 27 then. So I ain't never seen no droopy titties, like just extremely droopy.
Yeah, them joints is.
I'm like, ooh, wow.
It's like,
This
she ain't got no nipples.
This is embarrassing. Like I can't recover from the fact that I couldn't find this titty. And I seen you had titties, but they're not nowhere in this vicinity right now.
She took that push up off.
She definitely did, bro. She ain't had no ass or nothing, but I thought she had some titties. She did, but they were just long.
I am smiling.
What?
I am smiling. I am smiling.
For Greg.
Oh,
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need as many black dynamite. I need a whole panel of black dynamites.
I was trying to find more, but I just did. I
got
got
plenty.
tired and fell asleep.
No.
Do that shit before I walked in the room.
I was trying to think of some
Oh, I
earlier.
had that one.
Well, I haven't. I've been lucky enough not to experience this yet, at least.
Is that luck?
Yes, it's luck.
Get you some
Nah,
motherfucking
nah.
droopy titties, boy. I don't give a fuck now. I do not care.
You haven't lived till you've been ratchet.
No, I've done some
then
ratchet
you got-
shit, but haven't obviously had titties on the couch sitting next to us, like
Man,
you know,
her titties
Like
were
a
on
little
the
dog, a
couch.
lap dog.
I guess a little Labrador.
Yeah, yeah. The older you get, the less you'll be like. Oh,
No, I mean I
don't
don't care, but that just hasn't happened. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just having.
Lower your standards, my guy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's not standard. It's not what it is. It's not. God
like,
damn
I
that
don't care.
noise,
They
man.
just-
I just thought of some other shit, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, probably best.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say that.
So
No more stories from me.
no more stories for you.
Nah.
Not for this week.
No more war stories from me.
So what's going on with you guys this week? Jay, I know yesterday was your
Birthday, man. Birthday, boy.
Yesterday was your birthday.
Yeah,
Birthday,
I-
boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy belated.
Thank you.
I know, obviously, we couldn't celebrate on your terms or, well, anybody else's.
Facts.
Shit, it was
So-
a mad love.
Northam's turn.
Yeah.
Dog, it was a lot of people there
yeah.
for you, bro.
Yeah, so I was going to say that turnout was probably the biggest one since the little thing you guys threw for me for my birthday.
The little
What-
thing.
Or, well, it was an event.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
was-
saying.
that was not little.
I haven't seen that many people in there. Oh, except for that one Friday where there's
Like 2 weeks ago.
it was like a few weeks ago. There was like a ton of people there for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, the guy outside was doing the or not karaoke, but he was the musician for the evening.
little band. It was a reason that we didn't know about.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people in that motherfucker.
so those are like the only two other times. But yeah, that's awesome that everybody showed out to show you love, dude. I wish I could have been there sooner. Obviously, I had
new
Hey,
job.
look, I
The new
ain't
job.
get there too much sooner than you.
for real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already
See,
know
look,
that.
look, listen. Here's the thing you gotta understand about me, right? If you gonna throw a surprise for me, tell me, cause I'm gonna be late.
That's look. Hey,
Well, that's a good point.
that's
So I feel low key. I feel like fucked up low key, right? Cause I wasn't supposed to know, but I knew everybody was gonna be there at 7:00. I ain't coming out no 7:00.
Well, if you know the place closes at
I'm aware.
but I actively said that in the announcement.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows him.
But it still has to
he
be.
wasn't coming out.
It still has to be verbalized. Like, hey, look, I hope you know this motherfucker's not gonna be
Yeah,
there.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can appreciate everybody, coming together in advance if that's what they want to do. But 7 is early for me.
I even got shit for your joint because every Friday I go to jiu-jitsu and I got shit for coming to his joint late. And I'm like, I don't know, what kind of friend are you? Like,
Who said that?
Yeah, who said that? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was happy that everybody was there.
if you think you probably know who it is.
Okay, so, well, at least you didn't have to like disappear like I did because people were just feeding me
Here we
shots
Oh,
after shots.
Hey, no bullshit. I got a cup of all the shots at the house.
I saw you
Still
take that
have the
shit. I saw you take that
Yeah,
shit.
because here's my thing, man. This is how I feel about birthdays, especially when it comes to bars and drinking environments. Your birthday is entertainment for everybody else.
Right.
Because nobody, not that they don't care about you, but nobody is getting you shots for you to feel good. They're going to feed you and feed you and feed you.
They want to see you
until
fucked up.
you get turned up
Yeah.
and you got to piece together your night. You know what I'm saying? Whole time they sitting there watching you like, hey, you did X, Y, Z. Like, you wilded out. You did this. And I'm like,
You walked home.
yeah, yeah.
You walked home.
it's
I saw
entertaining
you.
for them. Half of them don't even ask you what you want. They just bring you stuff.
Right.
Yeah, well,
and that's
They
mixing.
know what you want though.
Well, no,
Well,
I agree.
some
Because
of
not this past year, but last year for my 31st birthday, I got off work at 5 o'clock, and by like 7:30, I was dead. Like,
Yeah, that's why
They
I don't
were-
come out early.
So, but what sucks is it's again, you're right. Like, everybody's doing something nice for you. They come to see you. All the love, hello, that kind of thing. But I remember I sat down, and they were like, "Oh, it's RJ's birthday," and then I knew pretty much the 15 people sitting at the bar because it was still early. Like, "Oh, let's get him a shot," and one of our one shot.
Get me a shot.
Yeah,
And,
one
our,
shot from 30
one of our-
people is not one shot.
Yeah, one shot each. Here, does that sound better? Anyway, so one of our bartenders was like, "Okay, RJ," he was like, "I'm gonna get you one. I'm gonna get you one too." And they put, bro, I'm not even lying. They put like 8 or 9 shot glasses in front of me. They were like, "Yeah."
Oh, this was
Like-
still Lucky's, right?
This-
Yeah, this was
I
this was at
remember that.
Lucky's.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that one.
so they were just putting them in front of me, and it's just like, "Oh yeah, whenever you're ready." I was like, "Ready? Like, am I gonna make it, dude? Like,
Oh,
seriously?"
Just save them. Just mark them
So,
and give them to me later.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
another
that's-
day.
No, they weren't filled, but it's like,
No, I'm
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
okay,
I saw them. I was there.
You know what would be the move? If bars, and I think like they could benefit from this.
Birthday
They
tab.
start they start giving out like the what do you call it? Like not
Punch-
like an IOU card or
Punch
whatever.
card.
Something like that. It's like, hey, you want to get him a shot? I'm gonna charge you for it, but I'm gonna keep the ticket. And
Birthday-
then you come through and you redeem your tickets whenever
Right.
you want.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
just thought that shit right before you said something. I'm like, yo, a birthday punch card.
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
just buy these are my birthday shots. I got 20 shots on this motherfucking punch card.
Right. Utilize it whenever you want.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
get your
So,
shot. That's smart right there.
So I would say I probably had about 6 or 7.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's too much.
Well, I just figured I'd feel all right,
Well, shit.
and I
That's
was.
just getting started.
My last,
No. That's too much for my standards. Like 2 normally, I'm fine.
Well, my
like
la-
anything after that is, just fuck it.
my last birthday at Lucky's, I got a fucking cup of Jameson at fucking what's the sushi place?
Kuma.
East Moon.
Kuma?
East Moon.
Eastman?
Yeah, like somebody got me a cup of Jameson,
Oh, it makes sense.
and I drank that before I went to Lucky's.
That was his move.
And then, and then I got fucking shots, and then I proceeded to walk home 3 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, and that's the other thing too. Like, it's all fun and games for everybody to get you whatever, but nobody planned your exit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, who got him?
Who's gonna take care
him
of him? Nobody.
Man, I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's an issue.
No, well,
My man, hold on.
No, that's no.
but that's why.
I agree. That's
Who's
why.
gonna take care of him?
That's why I disappear.
Somebody.
That's why I walked my black ass home.
Not at all.
Not never.
Not never.
Ugh. Remember when I first got the G37?
Well, you.
and it was banged on the guardrail because somebody had a
That's because you pulled too close to the guardrail.
That's why.
I pulled my car too close to the guardrail because you were about to throw up in my brand new car.
I wasn't about to throw up in it.
No, you was.
I held off to you.
You barely got
No,
there.
go ahead.
And
Oh, man.
we have someone who's not drinking.
Man, put some duct tape on the side. You know what I'm saying? You'd be good.
It's still fucked up.
Oh, I mean, the chip is still there. I never got the because somebody was supposed to get me the paint, and they never got me the paint.
Oh, I got paint at the crib.
Yeah, is it the paint that matches?
Low key matches.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
You find out
Wait,
a lot of shit.
switch
I
the
do.
camera.
I do find that funny.
Hey guys.
So what I was gonna say, hold on. So I took these shots. Everybody comes to see me, and by the time everybody comes to see me, I'm already like drunk. And the Redskins or the Washington football team
Fuck them.
are playing, I think, the Bears, and they're getting their ass kicked.
Bears.
And it's like halftime,
Fuck them and the Wizards.
and well, hold on.
Fuck them and the Wizards.
Okay.
You feel me?
And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave, and I left. But my neighbor, shout out to my neighbor, saw me leaving. She followed me home. I should not have been driving.
Oh, this is recent.
No, this was last year. It was a year ago, so relatively recent.
Incrimination.
And I drove home fine. You know, I got home fine. But she followed me because she saw me leaving, and because I know, like, a friend of mine taught me this years ago. He's like, the moment you say bye to everybody, there's like, nah, let me get you one more. You know, I think we all know that at this point in our lives. You know, hey, let me get you one more. And I was not trying to be that guy. So I left, and I got home, and my neighbor was like, I followed you home. She's a real nice lady. I come to the door. She comes to the door with me. And then my mom is, are you all right?
Keep going.
Keep on, man. Don't pay attention to me, man.
I'm sorry. And, you know, my mom's obviously giving me a hard time about driving and this and that. She was like, thank you for following him home and this and that. So this is why you don't drink and drive. And this is why you also don't get your friends super fucked up if you can't take them home yourself.
Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah. And then try to fight.
Come together for a pool. Just drop like $2 each for the Uber.
You ain't got to do that, man. There's somebody be like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to buy a shot. I'm just going to buy the Uber ride.
I mean, yeah.
Well, do you know what's crazy? I've only been in an Uber like 2 or 3 times, like ever.
That's not.
I just find, I don't know, like, it just so.
Well, he lives
no,
so
I'm
close.
not talking about in terms of drinking. I'm just mean in general.
In life.
But I guess that could go hand in hand with what I was just talking about.
I use them all the time.
Well, no, that's a good thing. But damn, I sound like I have a problem. Oh shit!
Hey, what if I made like a privatized Uber service?
Like, what would you do?
It's a limousine service.
Yeah, like whenever the specific homies need to go wherever, I pull up, pay me.
Dude, we should do some shit like that.
But people ain't gonna pay you. They gonna take advantage of that shit. They gonna take
facts.
advantage of that
Well,
shit.
that's
But you got rates.
Then you
Like,
want
hey, look, where you going? How much it was gonna cost? All right, let's scale that back a little bit. I got you. Hey, so peep game real quick, right? I had a homegirl hit me up. Wildest trip ever. I'm in Fairfax. The joint's in Annapolis. I'm not thinking how far that is.
Real quick, take your mic, your headphones, and go over the mic. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta replace that mic. That shit is some shit.
Good, you good.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, you know, I got you. It was like, yo, the Uber ride is like 180. Like, I throw you some slight.
$180, $180?
Yeah.
Wait,
to
from
go-
Fairfax to where?
So they try and go from Fairfax to Alexandria to Chantilly.
Wait, what?
Not Fairfax, from Annapolis to Alexandria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Super Uber.
You might as well get a hotel room for that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, I ain't doing nothing today. So I hopped in the whip, floored it, got to Annapolis in like 45, snatched them up. Shout out to Alexandria. Shout out to Chantilly. And then I ain't taking consideration. There's traffic to get up there. So in my head, I'm like, yo.
What time was it?
I left the crib at 11 a.m.
Oh, it's daytime.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
By the time I'm heading back up there, though, from Chantilly,
Yeah.
it's like 3, 4. And I'm not thinking, in my head, I'm like, yo, that's not a bad trip for 150.
Talk to the mic.
But
I can hear you. We can hear you, dog.
Yeah, you're good.
But I got
No, we can hear you.
But in my head, I didn't put together that I gotta come back from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So even though it was still worth the trip, like for 4 or 5 hours of just whipping around, 150 cash, like
It's time.
yeah,
It's still time that you kind of wanted to make it a little bit sweeter than what it was.
yeah. But I mean, for literally doing nothing but driving, I can't be mad.
Yeah, true. Because, I mean, shit, the gas ain't nothing but what, a quarter of that?
If that.
Yeah. Okay. I feel you. I stopped giving rides out, man. I was giving out rides. I mean, I still do, clearly, but I ain't offering. if we ain't cool. If there's nobody in this area, this room now, maybe like a couple other people.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've given somebody that I barely know a ride. I think there was a guy. This was a few years ago out in front of Lux. Like, he was drunk and he was like, I don't know. I was just chilling. He was like, I need a ride, and I was like, well, where are you going? And he was like, I live off of this street, and luckily it's like right down the road from Lucky's. So I was like, fuck it, man. Like, I'll take you home. I said, I don't care. It's only like 5 minutes down the way. So I think that's like the last time I legitimately just took somebody that I barely know.
Hey, what do you look like?
Do you want me to describe him?
Yeah.
He was, I don't know, maybe 5'8", African American gentleman.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Nah, cause I pulled up to Lux one time, and he's not tall, maybe like 5'9" or something like that. White dude, drunk as shit. He walk out. And he was like, "Yo, can you take me home?" Like,
No, nigga.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking know you. So I walk past and I go inside. He comes back in, and they're like, "Hey, we just told you gotta leave." And I'm like, "Man, this motherfucker look fucked up." I don't think they really Uber and shit was like now starting to pop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Man, look, I don't want the dude to get caught up." You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like. I was like, "Yo, where you live?" He was like, "I'm right up the road. I'll give you $200 to take me home."
Cash me out.
In my head, I'm like, "Yo, this sounds like some bullshit."
Let me get the ATM. Let me get his ATM right here.
Well, he got to get the money from the crib. But in my head, I already took it as an L. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and do this off the strength. So I'm whipping, and he started giving me his little life story. How
that's the worst part.
He got big money, and he just bought his girlfriend a Camaro, and she left him and kept it. And we hop in the whip, and I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking him down towards Rose Hill and shit. And my man put his feet on my dash.
Oh no.
So I was like, "Hey, look, we about to have an issue." He was like, "My bad, man. Can I use your phone real quick?" Well, I mean, I'm dropping him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure we good.
Right.
So we pull up. He was like, "Yo, take this left, take this right. All right, stay right here." And I'm like, "Yo, this nigga got me in a drug deal right now, right?" So he hop out the house right there. Some dude come out the house. He walk up to the dude with the little, you know what I'm saying, dapping up or whatever.
Oh man.
And I'm in the whip, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm ready for whatever action about to pop off, because this whole joint seems sketchy. But I know he twisted. I could definitely take him. That ain't no issue."
Right.
My man come back. He leaned in the car, put his elbow on the window, and he was like, "Yo, I appreciate the ride, dog. Dap me up." Put something in my hand, right? I'm like, "Yo, he got some meth, some coke, some something." I'm like, "I don't know what this is, but I ain't about to look right now.
Right.
I'm a dip and check it out the neighborhood."
Right.
Man, I pull up, dipped up by the neighborhood, got on the main street, opened it up. Sure enough, $200 bills.
Damn, dude.
I feel like you told me about that.
Yeah.
I've known you for fucking 12 years now, bro. I probably heard that, but that's crazy. That's wild.
Well, I mean, that's better than that one time we stole my mom's car.
Hey. Why would you say that?
Sorry, moms, if you're watching.
Nah, she doesn't watch. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she does. Anyway, I think she knows about this by now.
She about to get in the inside life.
But we used to sneak, her car. And I think I may have told this story before. We used to sneak her car out like late at night. Well, not just her car, but my friend's brother's car, whoever's car we could, get out.
Was available at the time.
Yeah. And we would only go out for like an hour or so, just riding around and shit. And this is when I lived in Lorton, and anybody that's lives in Lorton, the 7-Eleven that's right there at the bottom of the hill, right next to Gunston Plaza with the gas station and everything. And we pull up, and my buddy, like, I'm still learning how to drive, but he's like a better driver, so he's driving. I'm in the passenger seat, and my one friend's pumping gas, and this guy walks up to the car, and he's like, "Can you guys give me a ride?" He's like some old dude looking all shady and shit. And and my friend was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I don't want this motherfucker in my car." And sure as shit, the guy just gets in the car, right? So I was like, "Fuck it, let's go with it." We're like, "Where do you live?" He's like, "Yeah, I live off the highway." And we were like, "Okay, like, sure." And I mean, it was just very awkward, but we drove this guy all the way down. Well, I wouldn't say all the way down, about halfway down the highway. And he was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Yeah, I used to play football for Hayfield in '87 and this and that." I don't know. His name was Rusty. Okay.
Sound like Al
Shackleford.
Bundy.
Rusty, yeah, dude, yeah. Well,
Score
yeah, the
4
whole time.
touchdowns.
So we turn off some neighborhood off the highway, and then there's like no street lights. It's dark as shit. We pull up in this old, I don't know, the house just looks condemned for the most part. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go inside. I'll be right back. And that's when we proceeded to leave because we didn't know if he was going to come out and do some crazy shit or whatever. But yeah, that's like, oh, and then I picked up some guy in D.C. one time in the middle of the night, and it's like 2 a.m.
That sounds like some street hooker shit.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
what
hold
the
on.
fuck is
Hold on.
you
Well,
doing?
let me finish the story.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. And this is when we were just riding around DC me and two of my buddies, and this dude's standing on a median somewhere, and we had been smoking and stuff, and we rolled down the window. We're like, hey man, what's up? What's going on? Like, you need some help or some shit? Like, yeah, dead ass serious. He was like, yo, can you give me a ride? And we were like, yeah. Like, I don't know, like we're doing this shit.
Right.
And we were riding around with this guy for about 3 hours in DC, and he was telling us how he wrote 30 books and scriptures. And he started telling us about his religious beliefs and all this other shit. He's like, here, stop at the gas station. Stop at the gas station.
Pulled off on his ass.
No, it is. Oh, well, we obviously weren't making the right decisions at that time.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. And he was like, he bought a Dutch. He was like, y'all smoke? And we were like, yeah. But hold on, don't worry. There was nothing to fear with what we were smoking.
Nothing to fear here.
You know, it's wild that back in the days, people do anything for a smoke.
No, but that's not why we picked him up. But he was just like, he was like, y'all smoke? We were like, yeah. I don't know. We just picked this guy up, man.
I got you.
That's all we did.
Go ahead.
And we ended up dropping him off, like, in front of, I guess, his, like, baby mama's house or somewhere. And it was, like, almost 6 a.m. And I was like, yeah. My friend was like, yeah, I got to take my kids to school. He ain't got no kids. Because he kept talking. Because once we smoked with him, he was going on and on about his books.
So who had the smoke?
I think it was. I can't remember honestly. It was
Nah,
either
you know.
ours. It was either ours. Obviously, ours or his. But
So why would he buy a Dutch for y'all weed?
to smoke with us, yeah. So I think we had the weed, and he just wanted to smoke with us.
So
So
he gonna
he bought it.
contribute the cheapest shit.
Yeah. So it's fine. Man. We didn't care.
Hey, let's assume it was nickel bags back then still.
Not rocking.
No. But anyway,
something's fishy.
but I don't know. I can't remember. Well, I was.
Normally when you pick somebody up, you hit him with the gas or grass. My man got the free ride, and
I can't remember why we picked him up though. I can vividly remember.
He looked intellectual.
Who was driving? Whose car was this?
This was my car. This was my car. This is my first car. My
Man,
Ford
you
Taurus.
you're a sweetie. You're a sweet one, boy.
Fuck you, Greg. No,
Hit it. No, not that. No, lick like stop. Okay, bet. Run your shit.
No, I forgot that. I forgot we had.
Oh, it is. I was about to say, like, man,
So yeah, this shit sounds like man. I don't know. I can't remember the exact reason we picked it. We just let him in the car, dude. I don't know. We just did.
The world wasn't dangerous back then.
I guess not, man. I mean, he could have fucking murdered all of us, But that obviously didn't happen. But he was
What are you
like,
doing?
he was pretty chill, man.
I'm just checking.
okay,
No.
you cut my ears off, man.
He was.
No, I
I
didn't.
don't know, but that's probably one of the more wild things I've done
No way.
in terms of picking up, giving a random stranger a ride.
Hey
was me.
yo, you seen the Dave
Do
Chappelle
it again.
joint where they had the little skit? They rolled up and it was like, yo, what's the craziest thing you done sexually? And he was like, all right. So one time we was
Mike.
doing this, that, blah, blah, whatever, right? And then she was like, yeah. So I got picked up by 4 dudes and this went down and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, but this was a wild time. And it was like, hey, so what's the craziest thing you done sexually? And he was like, I guess the craziest thing I done sexually is have sex with old gangbang.
Old gangbang over here. I think that cuts his mic off. Anyway,
No, I can still hear myself. It's fine. No, well, yeah. Again, we don't know what's happening.
Last time of that.
well, something was cutting off when you hit the button. I heard something different.
His down.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Because I am a loud individual.
Well, we're loud now.
Yeah.
In live.
So
Fucking sound.
So Jay, you have your own moving company, Motivated Moving Solutions.
Yeah, make your next move your best move.
Goddamn right.
As I got yelled at last night, well, what are you gonna ask him?
Flex on him.
Well,
Yeah, my man was tripping a little bit.
Who was that? What happened?
Long story.
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't have the time.
We don't have time.
okay.
Nah. Short version, my man, he real dedicated with the business. He has his own business and whatever, but he's real dedicated into trying to boost. And as Marines, or at least based on the conversation me and him had recently, he trying to get me to put myself out there because I've been in a little slump lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been slacking. I haven't been putting the effort in. I haven't been trying. You know, a lot of mental related whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So he been like, hey, look. Well, as a result, he's trying to get my man who's gonna have me on the show. He going real smack at him about how it should be presented because he need to hold me down. And it's like, yo, like you doing way too much because you don't understand the premise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just out here you have to have questions written down. And I'm like, I understand a lot. I mean, he's not wrong, but you're aggressive with your delivery.
Talking about this show?
He is.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yes, yes, we're talking about this.
Oh.
Oh, really?
The thing is, he gets it, but I don't think he understands what a podcast is,
He doesn't understand what your podcast is.
or just any comedy podcast, or just like this
Genre, yes, I get that.
Yes, this is not one of those joints where you're like, okay, so we're gonna sit here and talk about real estate
right.
today.
So he don't know that.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the intent is good, but being belligerent to an extent, verbally anyway, it's the delivery is coming off just real strong. Because I mean, like I'm feeling some type of way, like bro, you gotta chill because I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong for what your intent is,
But
but that's not what this is.
Yeah, but I don't gotta listen to you for real.
Well, no, and that's what I kind of said. I was like, you don't get it. Like, first of all, you've never even heard one of these shows, so like, how are you gonna even tell me about my shit? And second of all, I've been doing internet marketing, digital marketing since 2009, 10. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We do.
People just don't understand. There's a lot that goes into this shit.
Yeah, I mean it was no ill intent.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people that, oh my God, a lot of people that I guess before they come on the show, I mean, and not you, but other people that have been on the show, like, oh, what do we talk about? I don't know, just come over,
Yeah, pull
speak,
up.
yeah, just whatever, don't.
I think people think this is like a freaking goddamn.
Fuck what they think. I don't give a shit.
No, it's like they think this is like a legit radio show that you're gonna go.
Well, no, but I mean,
It
it's
is
good-
legit.
It's
Hot
good to have
97.
that. It's good
Fair
to
enough.
it's good to have that.
Hit the soundboard.
Which one?
Anything.
I don't
Pick
know.
one.
Give us
Dealer's
something
choice.
good.
What's new?
That's the real one. That's the real
Give
one.
me another one. Better than that.
Okay. All right, that one is a lot better.
My homegirl Snoop got to slide to Home Depot.
Shit. Nigga, I got them shits at work. Them shotguns. Like watching that shit now, watching that scene now and hearing dude explain the shit to him, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what he's talking about now. Yeah, this is a powder actuated shotgun, you know what I'm saying? It shoots fasteners. And I'm like, oh yeah. I have 3 of those in my shop right now. Anyway.
Yeah. So no, but yeah, people. It's not like. So we did like the whole structure thing before, but we feel like obviously at this point, like just going with whatever's.
I mean, fair enough. But here's what I feel. I feel it's not so much the structure, it's the uncertainty. So, for example, if you want to have somebody on who does not know, somebody who understands and seen it, they get the whole, breakdown, then it's like no explanation needed. Just pull up. Whatever happens, happens. But for somebody else who's like, well, I'm not about to come embarrass myself and this, that, blah, blah, you be like, okay, so look, there's no real structure, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to touch on maybe something baseball related. We might touch on, the new movie that just came out, and we're going to talk about access to the PS5 and Xbox that just dropped. That way it's like, okay, I don't know nothing about Xbox. Let me go look up something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
As opposed to you coming out here and it's like, yo, how you feel about the new Mandalorian? And I'm like, to be honest, I never seen it.
Yeah.
So if y'all start talking that, I'm gonna just sit here like,
Yeah, but again, we know who are the guests. Like this is where he was talking about. Like, do you research? Like,
I understand you know who your guests are.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is your guests don't know what's about to happen. So for them, the uncertainty is like, hey, look, if you start talking about this XYZ thing and I'm about to sit here looking stupid, it might be a situation.
You about to get jumped into the mad sciences gang.
But the funny part is every time someone comes over here and after they're done, they were like, oh my, that was fun.
Correct.
Like, no shit, motherfucker. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Which is why you tell them in advance, like, yo, look, this is what's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? We might talk about this, we might talk about that. But even if you're not knowledgeable on the topic, you still won't understand how to blend and mesh with the conversation, because we're not asking you questions about how you feel or how you get it or what you did. It's just you know something about it. I mean,
no, I get what you're saying, but how you get it or what you did.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, son.
As RJ throws back his, yeah.
Nothing like a nice.
Hey, look.
cold brew.
You know what's funny?
Sucking them down
I was,
like
I was,
Coca-Cola.
as a mover back in the day, me and my mans, we was doing this move on the house, and the customer left, and my man is like, "Yo, I'm thirsty as shit, dog." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." And he looked in the fridge, and there was a Gatorade in the joint, right? And he was like, "Man, I need that." I was like, "Man, we got to ask the customer, but they ain't here." He was like, "Man,
This wasn't your company.
no, it wasn't my company."
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah,
This is
And he was-
his research before he became it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fairly reasonable slash.
But that's something you also know to be like, you tell people beforehand, like, yo,
Yeah, you ask
Bring
you ask
something
for
to
anything you want.
yeah, bring, no, but you
Well,
say
but
bring
yeah,
something
yeah,
to drink.
Yeah,
Because
but generally, a customer will have like some ice, some water, some juice, some Gatorade.
they
Whatever,
provide
like
something
that.
for you.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's funny because like I took this life lesson that I've been running with for years off of something simple. So my man in there, we used to call him Slime, right?
Oh man.
So we at the house, and he was like he from New York too. He was like, "Yo, B, like yo, I'm mad thirsty." I'm like, "Dog, she not here. Like, just chill." He was like,
different beasts right there, man.
he was like, "Yo, fuck it, nigga. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you gotta get." And my man ran up in the fridge, took the Gatorade, just started sipping, right? And it's funny because even though, like, for me, that was like a wild ass move, the rest of my life, I was like,
Sometimes you gotta do
I
what you
gotta
gotta
do
do.
that. Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do to get what you gotta
Yeah.
get.
I mean, despite the outcome of circumstances, as long as you're okay with it,
Fuck it.
it is what it is.
Did they know that the Gatorade was missing?
Who fuck
I
them?
mean, I don't think they care. I don't think they care. I mean, they probably wouldn't care anyway. But you know,
It's the
'cause
principle.
Again, a lot of times the customers, they have stuff for you and they don't tell you.
That motherfucker probably came back really thirsty after a workout. I really wish I had a Gatorade right
What
now.
the fuck?
Did y'all see this?
I know I didn't drink this motherfucker.
It's got like the wrapper stuck like by the trash can and shit.
What was the kid? Mom, did you drink my Gatorade? I don't know.
No,
He's like,
I'd put it right there on the front shelf. It should be there, honey.
this goofy ass kid drank the Gatorade, didn't even know he drank it.
Nah, but I mean, you got a lot of movers that feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? Like you, as somebody that's doing you a favor, is how they look at it. You should be offering me some water. Some
But you're
juice,
also
or
getting,
whatever.
yeah, but you're getting,
Correct.
you're getting paid.
But I'm saying, like you, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying there are some that feel entitled. Like if I'm here, you should provide X, Y, Z. Like I feel like you going on the job, you should take whatever you need to do the job.
Yo, I'm moving your house. I should be able to fuck your wife.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
I mean, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to offer it to me.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen some
Your
shit
wife's
like
your wife's walking around here with that fat ass. What am I supposed to do?
that?
It's your fault, nigga.
I
You shouldn't have married her.
Shouldn't have brought this fat ass bitch to your house like this and married her.
That was from, I need that one.
What's up, RJ?
I said, have you ever seen some shit or witnessed some shit like that where like,
No,
well, I don't know. He's
No
the way he's
no comment.
comment.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god! All right.
What they say at the beginning of the fucking Law and Order? Names have been changed, but the situations are real.
I mean, look.
Gung, gung. Yeah, that's the sound
If
effect.
you do anything long enough, you gonna come through all kinds of situations and scenarios that
She
you
was-
think is unlikely. You know
She
what I'm
was
saying?
$40 short. She gave me the draws.
Yo, like
Speaking
I mean,
of $40 short, we're not gonna talk about that. But
That's definitely an inside joke. I don't know.
yeah, that's
I don't want to know.
that's an off the air. We can tell y'all, but it's off the air.
I'm not gonna admit
nah, but I mean, like you come across some wild shit, you see some wild shit, you get offered some wild shit. You also come up a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the wildest shit that's ever been up besides, I guess, ass or whatever it is
And titties.
and titties? Yeah. Okay.
Was the official question?
What is so besides ass and titties? What is the most? What is the craziest thing somebody's offered you?
I mean, I've gotten everything from like furniture, pianos. I got a shotty one time.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, look,
But you gave it away.
of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I put one of my guys on. I mean, not one of my guys on my job, but I've been on a job with another guy. He got a car.
Got a car?
A car.
What the fuck? What kind of? I don't know if I want to know about the details of this job.
I mean, it's so you got
They leave it.
You move anybody from the I don't want to call them poor, but from the most unfortunate people to some of the richest people. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to one of them rich houses.
I've moved Jim Vance before he died.
Oh shit! Dude.
I moved.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
Talking
pretty
to the
dope.
mic.
yeah. I moved
Or move it to you. Stop saying that. It's not fine because it's not going into the thing. If I can hear it, that it's not going in the thing right. But go ahead.
I moved the not the latest one, but like the I don't want to say she's the original, but Wonder Woman.
The
in the 70s.
Yeah.
No, that's
Not Linda
80s.
Hamilton.
That was 80s.
No, it
Was Linda Hamilton? No,
it's
not Linda Hamilton. That's Terminator.
Yeah, whatever. I forgot her fucking name.
I forgot her name too.
Well, that joint. And then
Linda Carter.
Yes.
Recently, I was at I'll say recent, like last year.
You did tell me about that.
Last year, I was in Brian Leftwich's house.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You moved Linda Carter?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it wasn't my company, but yeah.
Okay,
my company, I moved
Vance
and Leftwich.
Okay, nice.
But
Wait, Leftwich is
Byron Leftwich.
he's a coach for.
I forgot who he coaches for now.
I think he's Tampa right now.
But who was he coaching for before?
He's probably playing.
He still lives out here.
He's from DC.
His house is out here.
Okay, so I know the name. What sport? Goddamn it.
Football.
Thank you.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich played for Marshall. I'm just letting you know. You ain't gotta.
No, I do.
Hey man, I'm letting you know.
I do have to because I asked you. I was like, "Who's he playing for?"
But I would let you know. I'll give you all the details.
Then he said Tampa Bay. There's like 30 teams in Tampa Bay. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do with that
The
information?
Bucks. I'm pretty sure he's just for the Bucks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, like in general, it's a matter of who you know what I'm saying. Like you have different types of people that you deal with. So I had to move in Solomon's Island, and I always try to look out for my people. Yeah, that's a little out there. Ended up 2 days, 2 trucks.
Seafood.
Wait, where is this?
Solomon's Island,
I don't know this place. I've never heard of this place.
Maryland.
Oh yeah.
That's over the Bay Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah. And nice ass house. He had 3 moves. He moved half of his house to a new apartment, the other half to another apartment. He wanted to restage the rest that was in there and took the rest to storage. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of all of this, I was like, hey, look, so here's the breakdown. We had 3 guys the first day with whatever, and he was like, what's the total? I was like, well, sir, I'm trying to break it down for you so you understand. I was like, on the second day, we had, 4 guys with 2. He was like, what's the total?
He don't care.
I'm like, all right, well, if that's all you want to know, the total is 3,400. He was like, cool, here go 4 racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that just don't care. It's like, yo, just tell me what it is. I don't got time for that. The amount of time I'm spending wasting trying to figure out what this is.
Right.
Time is
I
money.
like you. You did your job. Whatever you charge, I'm paying it. I don't care.
Yep.
And those are the people that you want to work with. You
Those
know
are
what I'm
the
saying?
ones-
Of course.
But you only get that when you consistently produce effectiveness.
There you go.
Outside of that, it's just kind of like, yo. And I mean, like, to be honest with you, I had several moves because, like I said, I had my little, I don't want to call it a mental break, but like my little time off away from focusing for a minute. And I did a job for one of my mans, and he was like, yo, your guys did what I needed them to do. He said, and to be honest, I wouldn't recommend those guys to somebody else, but I'll hold you down again if I need some other shit. He said, because on this job, XYZ had nothing was broke, nothing was whatever. It just didn't seem as smooth as it should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm like, I take responsibility for that because, like I said, if I have someone on the books, I'm gonna make it happen. The problem is when I checked out, I'm just like, yo, just go get it done. I didn't send no paperwork. I didn't send no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, it was not a professional job. It was a job for the homie. He's like, and you are my boy, but I was expecting, paperwork and whatever else. He's like, I paid you whatever you wanted anyway. He said, matter of fact, I paid you more than you wanted. And it was definitely worth it to me. But for me to recommend that to somebody else, he said, I can't put my stamp on that because if they show up with no paperwork and they show up, not to say they were unprofessional, just not up to expectations.
That's real though.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate somebody to say some shit like that to you.
100%. And again, it is my fault.
Because some motherfuckers won't say shit to you and be like, okay, yeah, appreciate that. And then we won't never hear from them again.
Right.
If a motherfucker drop a jewel to let you know, because I know I know your shit is on point. I know your shit is sharp. Something's not right.
Something's off.
Right.
Something's off.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
But
Like,
that's also like that's some big homie shit. Like, yo, you still out here trying to do your thing, but just be aware that it's affecting other things.
Yeah,
but it's
and that's the other thing too. Like,
I've been there,
people
man.
always scared to tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't attack me, but be informative.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes people feel like that's not their place.
But I can't change what I don't know.
Right.
Exactly.
But it also it's also who's the recipient of that.
No.
No, well, go ahead.
I think that's part of it. Yes, that it is who the recipient is because everybody's gonna take things different ways. But you also have to kind of be aware of how you approach things, and you can't just come across and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing." You got.
But that's not how you
gotta gauge the person. No, that's exactly what he was saying, but he was giving it to him in a way like, "Yo, this is affecting your business. I'm trying to help you out," type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we're saying the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
But yeah, sometimes we are saying the same thing.
I can't fucking win with Greg. God damn.
But we're saying the same thing. I'm saying sometimes some people aren't developed enough to take that. Is what I'm saying. Is what I was trying to say. Some people were big enough and tactful enough and smart enough to say some shit like that to somebody. Mm-hmm. But the person you're saying it to also has to be receptive enough and smart enough to understand that this is not personal.
A critical thinker.
Right. And there's not a lot of those out here.
Well, there's not
anymore, though.
I mean it's constructive criticism, dude. That's
So I'm saying it's a two-way street. That's what I'm saying. We were saying the same thing. I wasn't saying that it's on the person, but the person's going through shit, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about the shooter. He talking about the victim. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Sometimes motherfucker gotta be like the fucking Gucci fucking Jeezy shit.
Yeah, that did happen.
It's two different. It's always two.
We're really gonna talk about that.
Nigga, we got to talk about something current. I mean, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to get into depth about the shit because I know there's nobody here is really. Nobody watched it here besides me.
I didn't watch it, but I seen a lot of the aftermath, and I feel it's funny how people run with the version of things they want to run with.
Yes,
that's what and that's exactly what the point was. Me saying that.
Now let me ask this question, right?
I'll answer.
My man, he musically, you know your shit.
Yeah.
Did Jeezy put a hit on him?
Yes.
Or hold on.
Okay.
Did Jeezy put a hit on him, or did Jeezy put a bounty on his chain?
Both.
Yeah, he did both.
But I mean, how to get his chain doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, because if
you know what I'm saying,
I get that.
Right.
But at any point did he technically say take this nigga out?
Well, we don't.
Okay, so you can't say he put a hit on him, right?
He sent people after him.
So hear me out.
Allegedly.
If you owe me money, and I send my mans to run up in your house and clean this joint out, and in the process of that, you happen to kill him, you murder the whole family, burn the house down, shoot the neighbors up. I'm responsible, but I didn't send you to do that.
But it's a caveat. You said if you owe me money.
I understand that.
Right.
I'm putting it out there.
Right.
What I'm saying is, was he wrong? Yes. However, I didn't tell you to do what you went to do. I told you to bring me the chain. However you get that, your interpretation of that is how you feel. So to me, I never said go kill this nigga. I never said go, hurt his family and whatever else. Like, hey, if you gotta stick a nigga one time, tase him, whatever you want to do, and bring it back. And that's what I sent you to do. I said just bring this to me.
Right.
So
New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So anything you did in the process of that, I am responsible because I sent you.
Right.
However, I didn't tell you to do this.
Right.
So I feel the narrative that people running with is like, yo, he tried to kill this nigga. Like, no, he ain't trying to kill him. He didn't tell nobody to kill nobody.
But he
No, but
I feel you.
I think
but he sent people after him.
Yeah, when you send somebody
still some
after somebody, yeah.
If you send somebody after me, no matter what the intention is, I have the right to protect myself.
I don't disagree with that.
Right. So,
but what I'm saying is, you can't say that this was my intent. I didn't intend for nobody to come kill you. Because if that's the case, I'm not putting 10,000 on your chain. I'm like, yo, bring me this nigga's head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bring me the Lambo. If you gonna take him out, bring everything he got.
Right.
I just wanted his chain so I could be like, hey, look, nigga, I got your shit.
Well, I mean, shit. If somebody's trying to rob you, you don't know what their intent is.
Again, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, I feel you.
My question is, what the fuck does any of this have to do with the music?
It doesn't.
Well,
It's street shit.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so
have anything to
that's-
do with the music.
But everything that I've heard about, everybody talking about, like for me, versus is the music.
That
Let me
Versus
finish.
is the
Let me
music.
finish.
Yes.
Now everybody out here when they want to talk about the street shit, the street that, like that shit doesn't matter. Like who's got better music? Period.
That's why I say what I say. I was saying it to everybody yesterday. I put a post on Facebook about it.
Well, I didn't. See it.
It's a duality about the situation, bro.
there is.
Clearly, Young Jeezy's gonna beat him off the music. And I'm not saying Gucci got bad music. Gucci got some good music. Gucci got some real good. He got some street shit. Motherfuckers that love Gucci, bro. And Gucci and a lot of
it's like Kanye fans.
and well, yeah, but Gucci ain't goofy like that.
No,
Here's what people fail
A lot
to
of
realize.
a lot of women like Gucci too,
Here's what people fail to realize.
and I'm cool with that.
You got your mainstream and you got your underground.
Right, that's what that was.
And underground has a lot of following, but underground will never have the same following as mainstream.
Yeah.
Because mainstream is everybody. Underground is a select group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So who's more loved? It might be Gucci. He
Well,
might have a stronger following.
But who's realer?
In what aspect?
And just the aspect of what you want it to be. Like if me as fucking Gucci Mane, what do I want? I want my fucking like Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? I'm solid. I'm staying solid
Yeah.
from
Okay.
here to here.
Okay.
I'm always going to be solid.
Right.
I'll slap the shit out you in traffic in front of the police if I have to, which he did to the dude at the BET Awards. Like I'm always going to stay solid.
Right.
That's a you know what I'm saying, if something deviates from that, that's that me as a man, that's not, I can't let that fly. So that's what that was. That's what that battle was.
And I feel that, but you know what it is too. And I always like to think of myself as a different type of individual. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be hood. You grew up hood. You doing hood shit and all this extra shit.
Right.
Like motherfuckers act like niggas can't change.
Right.
Like I realized when I was doing this, I'm lucky to still be here.
Right.
So let me not move ahead. You know what I'm saying? You got a wife and you got a kids and you got a whatever, but you still doing dumb shit. You about to run up on a nigga for $3. Never see your kid and your mom and your family again.
Jeopardize a lot of
For
shit.
What?
Right.
Like, yo, you know what? I'm not saying to take disrespect. I'm not saying or whatever,
Right.
but it's bigger than that.
Right. But my thing about it, I say there was two different objectives for that.
It was. Based on the verses itself.
It was to get numbers first of all.
Yeah.
They got 1.8 million.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
That's a lot. I think that's the most.
But I mean, the original verses was supposed to be T.I. versus Jeezy. Musically, that is a much better matchup.
I think Jeezy still got that one.
Who made the argument last night that it's not because I guess T.I. was supposedly either before or after Jeezy or something like that.
It's the same time.
That's what I think.
They all the same time. They all the same age.
So check this. This was the other argument that was made, and I could kind of see the point, but I guess it goes back to the intent of verses was the T.I. versus Busta Rhymes. Did you hear that presentation? All right, so T.I. was supposed to outside of what you talking about. T.I. was supposed to go to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes put a video out, and he told T.I. he was like, "Hey, little bro, like, listen."
Wait. Let's back up a little bit because before that's when T.I. was calling out 50 Cent. And 50 Cent was like, nah, nigga, like, what are you talking about? And then somehow I don't remember how Busta Rhymes got involved, but then Busta Rhymes got involved.
Right.
And I think maybe T.I. called Busta Rhymes out because they both had albums coming out at the same time.
Yes.
And then those albums came out, and then Busta Rhymes was like, yo, what? Like, I've been in this motherfucker. Like,
Right.
Which I agree. Like he would have crushed it.
So here's the argument. The argument was Busta Rhymes is saying like bro, don't play with me. Like my catalog is ridiculous. He said I could play anything from an era before you was even relevant,
right,
and still destroy you.
Before you was even born, basically.
Now
not that.
He was a toddler.
No.
Now here's the argument that was presented.
Busta Rhymes?
T.I.?
Yes. How old is T.I.?
T.I. is 40, bro.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay, so then he was
He was a teenager.
Yeah,
He was a kid. Yeah, that's
he
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
a teenager. He was like 10.
Right.
Okay.
In his,
Damn world.
Okay.
I mean,
He's still a child.
Yeah, no.
cracking Buster since
But he was not an artist at the time that Busta
Right.
Rhymes was an
Oh
active
my
artist.
God! Yes. Oh my God!
It has to be someone similar
Well, no,
with,
no,
with a
but
similar
here's-
amount of time.
But here's the argument. The argument for Busta versus T.I. T.I. came back and was like, yo, you an old head, nigga. Like, you been doing this. So if we gonna have a versus, you can't play nothing before I came on the scene.
And that don't work like
It
that.
doesn't
That's
work like that.
that's yeah. That's
That doesn't work like that.
It doesn't. I mean, like, I get it. That's, that's the breakdown. But that was the argument for, if we are gonna have this, we talking about my time frame. How relevant are you in my time frame?
but
But yeah, man. Think about. Pardon me, I had to burp.
Hey, ain't that how the Chronic started?
Yeah.
That's gin and juice. Nah, but back to Jeezy, back to T.I. What the thing about it is, not Jeezy.
Snowman, bitch.
it was-
I don't even wear the same drawers
It was 10 racks on his head, right?
on his chain.
I thought it was 18.
On his chain, whatever.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
But that's why Gucci said, I got a $10,000 outfit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cheers.
cheers.
That's why Gucci showed up just to talk shit. Pretty much. That was it. And that's good enough. Look, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was entertainment.
Look, man,
I
sometimes-
guarantee you. I didn't see it, like I said.
Look.
Damn, nigga, you okay?
Rocky lost in the first movie,
Yeah. But we came back.
but he
and
was
watched the
there.
second one.
But he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rocky ain't beat Apollo Creed in that first movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to win
it
the
was
battle.
such-
You
but
don't
it-
have to win the battle to be the motherfucking man after the end of the night.
But it was such a good fight.
Because everybody knew Apollo Creed was a better boxer than fucking Rocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew he was going to get people thought he was going to get his ass whooped. He didn't get his ass whooped. Like, this motherfucker got heart. This motherfucker showed up. He wasn't intimidated. And he you know what I'm saying? But this is it's a variation, but it's similar. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to win the head-to-head musical battle. One, because he didn't even play a lot of his hot shit. Gucci didn't play a lot of shit that is like,
Did he play that Lemonade shit?
yeah, he played that shit. This is hard. Fuck that.
Hey, you see the? I don't know if it's real or not, but they had the joint where when Lemonade came on, and you know how during the verses you have all the people checking in. Wendy's checked in, was like, "Yo, that strawberry lemonade fire."
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Apparently, yeah. Apparently.
whoever runs Wendy's social media, they're fucking geniuses, dog.
IHOP too. IHOP got a good one.
Oh, for real? I gotta check that shit out.
But Wendy's might be the best one.
Yeah, Wendy's hands down.
But yeah, man, all Gucci wanted to do,
Sorry, RJ.
Gucci wanted to get on the world stage in front of this man and say, "Fuck you." Your partner came, tried to do whatever he wanted to do. And it ain't happen like that.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm still relevant. I'm better than ever, which he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm more. That's what that was. That's what that was. Because people, ever since Gucci got out of jail, man, he been winning. He mainstream.
Yeah.
So you couldn't diminish what he.
Wait, wasn't he kind of mainstream before you went in?
He was, but I'm saying when he got out of jail, he's more
even
mainstream
Okay.
because he cleaned up. He's dropped 2 books.
That nigga can write.
He's got. Hey man, I mean, you know when you do.
When you got time, you got nothing to do. But
Yeah,
write.
yeah, but when you change your life, man, sometimes you gotta you become a different person, and that was just showing us that it's still Gucci. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's still Gooch. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? He's still petty.
Yo,
I still talk that shit. And you know what I'm saying? Now we can move on. Now they might do some shit together. Because at the end of the night, they pieced it up. Yeah. Apparently they pieced it up beforehand, but Gucci went off script a little bit.
yeah, trying to just dig it in that last.
Cause it's like, yo, your partner's in the fucking dirt. We smoking on Pookie Loke pack tonight.
I don't know what the fuck he just
Pookie Loke is the motherfucker that came to do whatever he came to do, and it didn't work out the way that he planned for it. That was one of Jeezy's artists. That's who.
I'm trying to
Right.
Like I don't know.
That's the guy who tried to rob.
Yo, they
Gucci
was like,
Mane.
yo, Gucci won that joint because nobody ever said, yo, I'm Jeezy. Niggas be like, I'm Gucci though.
Gucci. Hey, Gucci got, man, I saw a joint on fucking Twitter today. As soon as you fly into fucking London in the airport, they got a Gucci store in there. Guess who's on the fucking ads on the billboard rocking Gucci with official Gucci around his name and shit.
I mean, like he made his name Gucci, and like that was gonna happen if you become famous and your name is literally spelled the way
but
that shit is. They're gonna want
Hey,
you.
can we talk about Mr. VIP's Gucci air freshener that be hanging in the whip?
Who?
Oh, Lord.
Mr. VIP.
I have not even noticed that.
Oh wait,
I don't even be looking that hard.
What did we call him when he was on the show?
The pull-up specialist.
The
The pull-up specialist. Yes, the pull-up specialist.
Oh, look, I have a voice.
This episode, damn son, you could have said something. You was just sitting.
Nah. I don't give a shit.
I wasn't
Go
talking
ahead,
over-
Go ahead. What are we talking about? This guy's ice cream cone and his rear view?
This episode,
Is that what this is?
this episode is birthday boy,
Boy, boy.
birthday boy, birthday boy.
Hey, so side note, it's funny because I always say that like birthdays ain't a big thing to me or my family, and not so much my family. It's just like people, yeah, how old you turn, this, that, whatever. I'm not sure because I don't keep up. Today, I had balloons in the crib. Like my sister walked out, and she did her thing, and ain't nobody said nothing to me all day, yesterday, today, whatever. And then I took the balloons out the crib because I keep everything. Like I'm weird like that. Just I don't know what it is. Like
Yeah, I know.
I have to have.
I've seen your
whatever
fucking
I had. Yeah,
place.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not hoarding.
Still got that fucking big ass Heineken bottle.
Hell yeah.
Everybody had that shit for like 10 years.
You're right. I can't drink it, but whatever.
Oh, it's
life.
not, you haven't drank? It's still shit in there?
How big is that motherfucker?
It's like
Dude,
like
it's
2
like-
feet tall.
it's-
Oh yeah, no, you don't drink that. You just gotta.
Wait, how big is it?
It's
like
like
this,
2
like
feet tall.
Yeah, like it's
And it's filled with beer?
As actual Heineken in there.
Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, don't drink it.
You ever
Yeah,
seen? You ever seen the picture that I had posted? Like it's a while ago. Like my dog is laying on the bed, looking like he turned up. He got the bottle in his paw.
Yeah.
It's that bottle.
I thought that was like a inflatable bottle.
no,
Nah,
that was
that's a real bottle with
bottle.
actual Heineken in it.
Are we gonna put that like for the fans?
Yeah. I'll see if I can pull it up.
I'll find that Gucci joint.
R.I.P. Thor, by the way.
Yeah, for
that's,
sure.
That's my little nigga.
Man, my dog, she's starting to act a little arthritic.
Yeah, you might want to start getting them joint, whatever the fuck it is now, man.
It's
Like,
like vitamins and shit.
yeah, because that for me, I mean, the shit hurt for me because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like my dog was having problems, and we just like, all right, let's take him to the vet. Took him to the vet today, and then you talking about he not coming back home. Like, I lost my shit.
yeah. No,
So it was,
nah, she's still good. She just sometimes she ain't trying to fuck with no steps.
yeah.
But her arms are also this fucking big.
Well, yeah.
She like
See, but that's the difference. Though, like you got small dog. Right?
yeah, little
So
Dachshund.
it's easier to pick him up and take him wherever.
Right.
Like, with my dog, picking him up.
Oh, you not picking. You wasn't
No.
picking
Yeah,
Thor.
yeah.
That
I mean,
motherfucker-
I can pick him up physically, but it's gonna hurt him to pick him up.
What type of dog was it? For
Pit.
Pit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pits are great dogs, man.
yeah. I mean, I love
They just
that
got
dog,
way
man.
too much energy for me when they're young.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even deny it, man. I got him in 06, and we just lost him in January. So I mean, like, I had a hell of a run, but I feel it's one of them things. Like, they always tell you don't take shit for granted. It's like I had 14 years to do like the most wild shit with this nigga, and I didn't do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like I'm sitting here like I should have did this, and I wish I took him here.
Yeah,
and
you can't
we
do
coulda-
that. You can't beat
But
yourself
I
up.
tell you what, man.
He
enjoyed himself.
He enjoyed himself.
He
He loved
did,
you.
he did.
Obviously.
But I say that to say this, like, while you have whatever you have, put it in work. And like,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with somebody, and I felt fucked up saying it, but I felt it needed to be said in the aspect of what needed to be said, because people don't look at everybody's problems the same, right? So I had this conversation, and here was the premise of my conversation. If I tell you I lost my dog, and you tell me, man, fuck that nigga, because you can get another dog, this, that,
Who
blah,
said
blah.
this?
I'm just hold on. I'm just saying. Nobody told me this, but this was the premise of the conversation. And you tell me you lost your mom. I'm trying to tell you,
It's not a score.
it depends on who you talking to. It's the same level. Because if you have your mom that you grew up with, this is who you love, this is who raised you, this is who whatever, and I ain't never had one, but I had my dog my whole life.
Yeah.
You love your mom like I love my dog.
Yeah.
So you can't discredit me for mine because you have something else.
Right. Ain't no score. Don't keep score with me.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's
So
on.
it was a hard thing to get across, but at the end of the day, they understood what I was talking about. I'm not taking away from you and whatever you have,
Right.
Because you can't tell me like this will never compare to this.
But
for you, it never will.
Right, but I ain't talking about you right now. That's what it got to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you got. I see where both of y'all coming from. I think a lot of people don't. They think that whose phone is that?
That's mine.
God damn it, dude! Every week,
Just ignore it.
I can't because I can hear it through the fucking thing.
You can. Trust me. You can ignore it.
I can't because I have to hear it when I fucking play this shit back. Anyway,
Just let
back
it
to what
stew. Just let it bubble. And then
You know what? I
release
lost my thought.
then release it. I'm sorry, Jared. I'm just trying to get you to a look, man. Hey, look. I got a motherfucker at my job,
thoughts
man, right?
gone.
This motherfucker be stressing about every fucking thing, ruining the fucking job, dog. This motherfucker
this ain't
make-
your job, nigga.
But I'm saying, but I'm getting to a point. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker stresses and he makes shit so fucked up that nobody wants to talk to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't want to talk to me. Don't talk to
no,
me. Right?
I'm not saying that. You got to be able to compartmentalize and differentiate.
But
Take
that's what I
yourself
was
out of it.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, but some things you got to be like, I heard it. Jay heard it. We all heard it. But sometimes you got to be like,
Okay, but I don't think like that.
I know.
My brain doesn't work like that was what I was trying to get to is what is going on in your brain is not the same as what's going on in somebody else's brain.
but-
So you cannot throw on another person what you feel they should be feeling when they can't be feeling that when they aren't feeling that way.
I understand.
That was what I was trying
I
to get
understand. I see what you're saying. But I also relax. Just
Hi,
relax.
everybody.
Just relax.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
at. Look.
All right.
Like motherfucking.
Okay, you're saying relax. Look.
Because we all heard it.
Anyway,
No. I want to get back to this. You keep telling me to relax, but it's easy for you to relax because you get to sit over there, you get to take shots, you get to fucking just talking to the microphone. I gotta run all this shit. How many times we got to do?
Yeah,
this?
you got a lot of shit to do, so I wouldn't be worried about
That's part of it.
auxiliary sound in the
That's
background.
part of it. Not to mention I have ADD. That's gonna distract me.
But it's not gonna throw you off.
Mr. Joseph, could
That's
you...
perfect timing.
the
Just
side-
fucking, can you silent that, please?
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor, just the side of it, the one with the cracked screen.
This man doesn't
looking
charge
like
his
somebody
fucking-
picked somebody up in
now,
DC.
You see now.
See, it's going. It's
What
levels,
if my
man.
family
Now I'm
calls
getting
me?
hyped. Now I'm getting hyped.
Yeah,
But
let's fuck each other. Yeah, and-
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
That's this guy.
yeah,
but
there you go. Yeah,
but-
you're,
but that-
you're not so hyped now, are you?
but that's why I always. But when I say like relax and chill, man, look, bro. It took. I got you. I understand. It took me. It didn't. I wasn't this fucking zen 10 years ago.
You're not zen now.
I'm way more zen than
You're
I
way
used to
more
be.
zen now.
He is,
Yes.
he is.
He is
Yeah.
more. You're more zen.
But it's because it's not. Look, man.
I'm more zen than I was. Have I not calmed down?
No.
I got
Kinda. Yeah. Kinda.
So I've got more intense.
You still
I didn't say
intense.
that. I didn't say that.
I never.
You are still intense.
Deep river.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
And I talked to him off the mic.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely calmed down, but you still high strung.
Fucking
I'm intense.
not. You're not.
I'm not a knot. I'm just.
You're
How can I explain it?
You want
The best
I
way to
can't, I
explain
don't
it
know.
is
Passionate.
the best way to explain. Huh?
I say you passionate.
I'm passionate. Yes. How it's more than that is. This goes back to what we were talking like how he talks about like he hates Tom Brady. Like it's not just because or people in general how they hate Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady, blah blah blah. They hate them. They hate people like that because they're great. You know what I'm saying? Like flick me off all you want.
No, I'm talking about
No, you
something.
stubborn.
Or just anybody that hates on somebody who's doing great things or trying to do great things. People, no, let me finish.
I didn't
They
say
hate.
nothing.
They hate because the intensity and the work ethic that it takes to get to those levels. Nobody like other people. Those people can't understand it.
right. And this is where I can step in.
Okay.
Because shit like that, I kind of that's some of the shit that I released. There's a lot of shit bullshit that don't really matter. Like me hating, like one rooting for the football team that I used to root for.
Yeah, I dropped that shit.
But once you drop it and you realize that you got to realize what I do has no effect on what they do.
Exactly.
So why the fuck should what they do affect me?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or it. But you can take that and put that into anything. What I do doesn't affect what blank does. Why should blank affect me?
Right.
When it physically and actually doesn't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
Okay.
here's my thing though. Like,
How does that pertain to what?
I'm just saying in
talking
general. In general,
Okay,
I say it in general. That's why I say blank.
Here's-
I'm saying you can go for anything. Like why? Now, granted,
people focus too much on shit that don't matter.
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
little things. Like granted, yeah, I can hear RJ's phone going off, but it's.
In the grand scheme, that shit don't matter.
I can talk to him afterwards, but in the moment, I don't have to. As soon as it goes off, I don't have to. I told you to cut your phone off. Like, dog, we hear the phone. You don't have to bring it. You don't have to bring more attention to it.
You're going back to what you were saying before. It was like what's going through your mind is not the same as what's going through.
But I'm
my
trying
mind.
to convey that to you.
I'm trying to convey to you that affects the flow of the show, and it affects the sound on the show.
But the flow of the show that it affects is you. Is it going ding and then you going?
So who's okay? What if it wasn't me? What if,
It's the chicken or the egg situation.
No. What if it was someone else? What if if he was in the middle of a conversation? The shit said ding. No, we're not going at you, RJ. I'm just saying, like.
I haven't said anything in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're good, son. Don't worry.
And that's my other thing.
Enjoy the ride, man.
Like this man.
Well, I just said enjoy the ride. So go ahead.
So anyway,
Have you heard Jay's phone go off?
I've been hearing it, and I've been looking at him every fucking time.
Right, but you didn't say, yeah, you gotta cut your phone off. Cut your phone off.
First of all, he sees my fucking face every time it goes off.
Part
Because
six.
I remember the first time it happened, he looked at
Yeah.
me. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Isn't this episode 69?
68.
68.
I should have came next week.
You can come next week.
You know what's
But you know what
crazy?
68
Does
is?
that mean I come twice?
Yes.
This is the most
Oh,
I've
hold on,
spoken.
hold on.
Wait for it. Oh my god.
You need a better one of that.
Yeah, I know. I got it. That's the shit that came in here.
But to stick to the topic
Yeah.
on Brady,
Fuck that guy.
fuck him, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Why?
talk about
Why?
actual Brady, or we talking about the actual?
Tom Brady.
But why are we fucking breaking?
No, but come on.
Come on, you.
No, but here's it may not mean nothing to y'all. Look,
This guy
So-
should not control the buttons.
I should control what the fuck I want.
Okay,
listen.
okay.
God damn.
Still going.
That temper is one thing you need to control.
I don't need to control shit.
It's still going.
Hold on there, guy.
First of all,
Oh, I got. Hey, when you guys are done, I have something. I
Go
want.
for it right now.
This
Yeah,
is,
go.
This is all I'm saying.
right.
Actually, bring it out, RJ.
All right, so I was watching.
Whip it out.
This is. Hey, it works sometimes.
Nah. Well,
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
They got creams for that.
Yeah.
it does. Sometimes it
Okay.
does work.
Okay, so I was watching fucking
You gotta
some
be aware.
some shit on YouTube earlier, right? And do you remember? And I came across this video in the recommendations. I don't know. Like I was watching some fucking game shit related, and at the very bottom, do you remember Brian Pumper, dude? The
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
porn, the
Yeah.
porn star,
Oh,
right?
and it's shaved.
Dude.
Y'all don't
Wasn't
know
he
about
fucking Lawrence Fishburne's daughter?
So
and it's shaved. Yeah, he called her Chippy D. He had his whole song called
her name was Chippy D. Okay, so this YouTuber,
Montana Fishburne.
this YouTuber, he broke down this guy's, I don't know for what reason,
actually not
his
bad.
career for like 35 minutes. And I just fucking clicked on it. And I watched it for about 20 minutes. And I remember like the pumper plastic shit and all that other, garbage.
Pumper
But
plastic. What the fuck is that?
That's his, because he used to wear fake jewelry.
Yeah, it's hollow chains.
Yeah, but they used to call it pumper plastic.
I did
wear
not
fake
know
jewelry,
that.
Yeah.
nigga.
everyone here does.
Well,
Nigga, hey,
but hold
first
on,
of-
hold
first
on.
of all,
That's
Jay-
not what I'm saying.
First of all, Jay, you look just like Byron Pumper.
No, I don't. Come on.
You okay,
No,
nigga?
Come on.
We're gonna go side by side.
That's his
Come
name.
on,
But
man.
it was
Brian
more.
Pumper.
You got the BP swag.
It was more
Yo, it's your boy
focused
B-Pop.
on his
Or Tyrone.
his rap career and what he was trying to do after the adult film industry. and the guy was
sorry.
just breaking it down, dude. And he was trying to get signed to G Unit. Apparently, he spoke to Kendrick Lamar. You know, like, I don't know, like, this is all speculation, but it was just such a random video that I stumbled across, and I pretty much watched the whole thing. And it's like, yo, like, what the fuck was wrong with this guy? This guy made looking, what is it? Basically, like, you didn't have to have real jewelry. You just had to have, like, the swag, so to speak, to be famous.
Hey,
and
so
this,
check
and
this. So to say that, were you talking about he was in the video, or somebody was talking about the joint? Because I saw a video related to that. I want to say
it was some white guy talking.
Okay,
I
no.
don't know.
So here's my thing.
Just like me right now.
It was, I forgot who it was. So I saw a video similar, and it was a retired NFL player. I can't think of who it was right now, but here was his point. He said, "Yo, when I started in the NFL and I was doing my thing, I had the jewelry, I had the cars, I had the whatever." He said, "You know what the bitches wanted? They wanted all of this." He said, "At the point in my career I'm at right now, I get the bitches. I get whatever the fuck I want. So why do I have to have the real jewelry?
Right.
Because I get it anyway."
Yeah, jewelry's a waste of money.
Well, shit, fucking
So that was
Chad
a part of
Johnson.
it. That was-
Chad Johnson don't wear real jewelry.
Yeah, that was a part of his argument.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Chad Johnson don't wear jewelry.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a part of his argument. Like, hey, you know what? Like, what do I look like a fool walking down the streets of New York or wherever
with $18,000 around my neck.
somebody robbed you for that shit.
So
and-
he was like, the video was basically saying like he was kind of like the innovator of making that shit look cool.
You're good.
No. That
Nah,
all right,
them
the
niggas
innovator of I don't know, but he's a weird dude. Don't
they
get
be
me wrong.
sniffing butts. Like, what the fuck?
And then he was on World Star
That's
and
not
all
the
that.
worst thing, apparently.
Well, I don't know.
It's not.
I
but
just thought it was so random.
how he did it on
I
video
just
was
found
like-
it. It was just there, and it was like nothing related to what I was watching. It was like, oh, Brian Pumper. Yeah.
Oh, and it's shaved.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Currently.
that hearing the sound of a sniff on the fucking radio in your car is not very pleasant. That shit is not pleasant. It's disgusting.
Does this make you feel some type of way?
Yeah, it's just gross. Think about it.
My
Like,
shit sounds better than it did last week, though, didn't it? Doesn't it?
Well,
oh, it's clearer. It's clearer than
That
last.
sounds more weird than the headphones.
Yeah. It's
No. Last week he had
Hey,
fucking.
turn my sniff up.
turn is
Turn me up. B.
Speaking of sniffing,
I
sir.
had loaded sniffs.
No, sir.
My
Last week he had fucking tons of phlegm just draining from his fucking.
productive
in my home.
shit.
Limbs.
It was gross, dog.
Shit, last night I did.
Oh.
For the last 3 weeks.
Ugh.
Every time I step outside, my nose goes.
We should have just done this. Neti pot.
Nigga, I can't. I have one. I can't. It doesn't.
So you don't like the neti pot? I don't use the neti pot.
Dude.
I use like a saline
My
solution.
I've never used one.
my
I
left.
bought one and I can't picture how that shit is supposed to work. I get it,
You
but
put it in your nose and you just tilt.
I'm aware.
Yeah, but my shit, the left one. It's just the left one. It fucking constricts so much. It doesn't even.
Hey, when was the last time you had your ears cleaned?
My ears.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I never.
Dog, do that shit. Trust me. I used to get sinus infections every fucking year, and then one year I just said fuck it, and I went to the urgent care, and they were like, "Yeah, let's clean your ears." Fucking, she cleaned my ears. All the shit came out, and I haven't had.
How she clear your How she clear your ears?
They put, like inject some kind of warm solution into your ear, and they flush it, they wash it out, and they get all that shit. Because you'd be surprised how much.
Out of your,
Well, I mean, my hearing is fucked up anyway because from this shit.
Dog, I'm telling you,
It's on my left.
Your ears, eyes, nose, all that shit is.
Well,
I
that's why
understand.
That's
I
why
know.
they have
Trust me.
ENTs.
Because your
Ears, nose, and throat.
your sinuses go.
Get your fucking ears cleaned. I'm telling
Your
you.
what? ENTs.
Yeah,
Get
ears,
your
nose, and throat.
cleaned.
What is that?
That's a specialist for because it's all
It's all connected.
It's
Your
it's
throat.
thin membranes in between all of this shit.
Yeah. So your nose, your ears, and your throat, they're all like, it's
how
all
you-
connected.
that's
I
how you
might clear a
taste-
bitch throat out.
What?
Yeah, dog.
Okay. Okay. Before we get back to that, get your ears cleaned. Trust me.
All right, hey, I'm with the shits.
And we here at the Mad Scientist Lab podcast
MSLP.
encourage you to clean
MSLP.
your ears.
Oh, it's MSL.
I just want to.
Trust me, man.
Celebrate.
I mean, at the end of the day, can we just still agree that fuck Brady?
Yeah, well, that's
I won't. I won't. Ever
I
say
will.
that.
But okay, so,
Well, he
so
fucked-
wait, real
he
quick,
fucked himself.
Real quick. Here's the point I was trying to get at. I had this conversation with somebody not too long ago. Sensory, my man. It's okay. You gonna be all right. So I asked. I had a counseling session, and I asked the counselor. I was like, "Yo, have you have you ever said fuck somebody because of somebody else?" And he was like, no, because I judge people based on themselves, this, that, blah, blah, whatever. And I said, hey, look, that's bullshit. Because let's be honest, a lot of times you don't like somebody in a position of either power or that's famous, which by definition is still in a position of power, is because of other people. And what I mean by that is when I'm sitting here and we talking about Brady, based on numbers, is Brady one of the greatest? Absolutely. Based on hearing y'all motherfuckers talk about Brady all the goddamn time.
Who's y'all?
I'm just saying, everybody. That's the people.
I like Brady.
Than you. Well, I'm just saying in general.
Oh,
people,
you mean people who like him?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you were talking about people who dislike him because I
No, people
I know
who like
more
him. People who like him.
I know people who dislike him more than like him.
But this is what I'm saying. When you hear other people hype somebody so fucking much, it's like, yo, he ain't shit.
See, but that's how you became a Cowboys fan.
But hold on. We gonna go there?
Yeah,
I mean, how'd you lose your team?
because they suck. And I got tired of fucking. I got
What
tired
happened to
of
fans till the end?
huh?
I said, what happened to fans till the end?
Again, that
fuck
shit doesn't
that.
affect me. Like they don't matter.
I mean, the Cowboys don't affect me.
but you do because every Sunday where are you at?
You know why?
Because it
Let me
affects you.
hold on. Let me tell you how I became a Cowboys
No,
fan.
we can go into that. However, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not a fan of any of the shit anymore. But go ahead.
Anymore. So here's how I became a Cowboys
I
fan.
can't change. You just talk about somebody can't change. But go ahead.
Absolutely. So I never had a team. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn. I've been in Cali. I've been in VA. I've been all over the place. And I never watched football. I started working at the local spot. You know, everybody's go to. And
Former.
I wanted to ask you
well,
about
yeah.
that shit too.
Well, we'll get there.
and I had no team. I was bar back and I was behind the bar, and we had a homie that unfortunately passed, and he was a Cowboys fan.
Robbie. Oh
Robbie.
shit.
I mean,
say names.
but I mean that's a little different. We can show some love for
Shout
Robbie.
out.
And as a result, the next following Sunday, they was like, yo, like, we all gonna rock a Cowboys jersey for him. Like, even non-Cowboys fans was rocking it for him. At least in the group that we were in. You know what I'm saying?
Cowboys Nation.
Well, no, not Cowboys Nation. I mean,
That
we
didn't
had-
even exist back then.
We had Redskins fans and whoever else
Yeah.
that was actually wearing it as well, just as, you know, showing some love.
The dumb, the dumb Niggas Nation.
That's how you.
That didn't exist.
I can't
If
say
that's-
that
if that's
because
how you
it's
feel.
fucking racist.
Facts.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
not
All right, I will be silent for another 30 minutes. Go ahead, continue.
Because I know some of them
So-
still watch.
So, you know, I threw a jersey on and I was
they
rocking
didn't
it that night. And the whole night, every Skins fan who had no understanding or knowledge of the situation and why I was wearing it just hated and hated and hated. And I never had a rivalry. I never had a team issue. I never had a whatever. And for me, the fact that everybody hated so much, I love the hate.
That's most Cowboy fans.
And ever since that night,
It's all Cowboy
I rocked the
fans.
Cowboy jersey every Sunday after that.
Okay, so that Greg is 100% correct. I got a little quick.
I
story
love
on
the
that.
hate.
A little quick story on that.
Hate me.
Now, if you were living in Dallas and you wore a Redskins jersey just for the same purposes, you would have got the same thing, and you would be a Redskins.
Have
fan.
you ever been to DC? Have you ever been to DC? He's never even been to Maryland.
So I have, you know, my cousin. I have a cousin. I was trying to get him on the fucking show. He was up here, not up here, but
He told me some wild shit recently, by the way. He gonna have to see me next time he pull up.
oh, I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, that's between y'all.
Pull up.
We good.
Ah, bang, bang. All right, continue.
Thank you, RJ.
You're welcome.
So that's how he. The only reason he became a Cowboys fan is because everybody else in the family is Redskins fans. We're all from Richmond / Northern Virginia / Maryland. Like, we're from DC. You know what I'm saying? We're all Redskins fans at the time. So that's why he became a Cowboys fan. Cowboys fans just like to descent upon everything. It's in their DNA. They're just fucking dissenters in their. It's kind of sick, but okay.
But you know what? In general, when you think of some people who bandwagon, so to speak, aren't they jumping on teams that's already winning?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what a bandwagon is.
We ain't winning.
Who, Dallas?
Yeah, but when you went on the team, when you went to them, that team was winning.
No, he wasn't.
Nigga, Dallas ain't won shit since 1996.
Oh, well,
Yeah, facts.
I don't know then.
You know when Dallas won a Super Bowl last.
I know. I probably watched
joined-
it.
If you're a real Redskin fan, you keep that in the tuck. Like, look, we saw
It was probably what Aikman. No,
I joined
Yeah, it was
strictly off the
Aikman in the-
speculation.
who ended Aikman's career.
Niggas was hating, and I loved it.
Oh, LeVar Burton.
Got who?
I mean LeVar Erickson.
You goddamn right.
LeVar Burton.
Look, man.
Reading Rainbow.
Look, bro.
We were talking about that last week.
If you're a real Washington football team
Number
fan,
56, just like we said on episode 56.
But
Go back and watch it.
but I'm not anymore. But you got to keep them little victories in the tuck.
We got plenty. We got plenty of them.
But I'm tired of fighting it,
There's just no need to.
dude.
fight, right?
I'm really about to stop fucking being a Wizards fan.
Well, I think John Wall wants to
stopped
get
that a
traded.
long time ago too.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, why he mad though?
Who, John Wall? Or you mean?
'Cause he's
no, but like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, he was like, "Yo, I like playing the DC." I'm like, what's the difference? What's going
He's a
on?
prima donna. Isn't he a fucking
He's not a
Cowboys-
prima donna. It's DC media.
Listen,
Isn't he a
from what
Cowboys
I-
fan too?
Yeah.
Okay.
From what-
well,
from
there
what
you
I
go.
So is
read-
LeBron.
The team just came out and said that they about to start building around Beal. He feel he the superstar on the team.
Nigga,
He don't want-
he's been hurt for 2 years.
No shit. You can't. You're not the. He's not the superstar no more.
exactly.
Yeah,
and you should
that's-
be. But you got the contract. You
Yeah,
got your contract.
So shut the fuck up.
You're still the point guard.
He show up on payday.
Just fucking. What the fuck? What else do you want? Like, what else do you want the team to be built around you? Nigga, the team's been built around you for the last 9 years, bro.
So that's not prima donna.
I don't know what it is.
That's prima donna.
I don't know what it is.
No, you want everything and all of the things. Like,
Nah, you just not
relax.
give me
smart.
all
You
of
just
that.
not. You just gotta realize you're not self-aware, bro.
Yo, we sound like some real radio niggas right now.
Real radio.
But you're not. You're not self-aware right now. You have to be. Oh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play that shit whenever I'm about to get on a roll, dog.
And you broke your shit on the last minute.
Nah, well, this table broke.
You gotta.
I didn't do a goddamn thing.
Whenever I get on the roll, you gotta play that shit. Hit that shit again, goddamn it.
Here, do it again. She.
Fucking John Wall talking about he's trying to be the goddamn face of the. Look, man. You still got love in the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck else do you want? What else do you want, bro? You got the contract. They want to build around Bradley Beal, so that means he's going to be the focus. So that means you can chill and get paid.
Yep.
Stay healthy, my nigga.
The contract's still good.
We just signed fucking Burtons. Hit it again. Hit it one more time. Not that. Fuck that.
Well, that goes.
That's the fucking 3-point shooter they've been trying to put with this motherfucker for the last 10 years.
JaVale McGee.
No, you got Dallas Burtons, the Latvian laser. You got your fucking shooter, bro. You got your shooter. You don't have to be the fucking man. Because Bradley Beal is averaging 30 points a fucking game, my nigga.
Now you know what you told. He told him last time they met each other at the joint. He was like, "Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym."
Who? Who told who with that?
Oh, that's how the nigga feel though.
Who? John?
Yeah.
Man, John been fucking on the injured reserve for 2 seasons, bro.
Facts.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's very true. Like I
Like, relax, my nigga.
agree with Greg.
Get your money.
I can't fuck with John Wall no more. After all that,
Nah, but I also don't think that he did that.
did what?
He fucking said that he wanted to trade. I think Houston was trying to get him. Houston put that out there.
But then again, from what I saw, he said that. He actually said that.
But goddamn, nigga, 2 weeks ago, I just watched you on the fucking interview with Gilbert Arenas. Talking about you ready to get back to playing with Bradley Beal.
First of all,
Yeah,
Gilbert
but
Arenas
that was-
is a hater also of the Washington.
No, he's not. Fuck's you
not?
talking about?
Oh, he loves him?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Agent Zero. Hold on.
Yeah,
but it's
didn't he-
always
Make
on.
sure my
Didn't he
mic doesn't
leave?
fucking rip off the table.
Did he
Stop
leave?
fucking with it.
He
I'm
didn't.
not fucking with it. It's fucking with me.
Look at it. It's leaning.
Hey, Shackelford, calm
Okay.
down.
All right. I'm calm.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Rusty.
He won't be able to deal with it as smoothly as I did.
Rusty.
Catch it and start singing to it like Frankie Lyman.
Well, I can't sing, so that's a problem.
But nah, man, yeah, no, fucking Gilbert definitely reps. He still reps for DC, especially when we in the playoffs. He talking big shit, posting shit on his Instagram and shit.
He gonna flip the table.
No,
Somebody's gonna flip the table one
just
day.
trying to have him in the right place.
Undertaker about to.
Somebody's gonna flip the table one day. Somebody's gonna flip the table one day. God
Hey,
damn it!
so
Fuck it!
real quick to change the subject. Real
Shit
quick.
ain't gonna flip all the
I
way.
got a question for Rizzle Jizz.
Yeah, what's up, man?
So this in general,
Rizzle Jizz.
I'm not a wrestling. I don't want to say I'm not a wrestling fan, but I'm not like into it in that aspect, right?
Yeah.
But in general, every character has their character. Like there's Hulk Hogan, there's Macho Man, there's whoever. Like they are them.
Yeah.
Isn't there like 2 or 3 Undertakers?
No.
No, he's got different
No,
personas.
Did he just
This
look
is cousin.
different? He changed or
This is
what?
cousin.
No. So like,
He's got different personas. Go ahead.
it's I don't know, man. Like only. So with his character, he debuted in 1990 on the
I can't believe I
at
remember
Survivor Series. Yeah,
I remember that shit,
as,
dog.
As the Western mortician with the the dead man look,
Yeah.
and the way they write wrestling, and after about I would say about 10 years, around the year 2000, he wanted to change his character to change with the times because they were still competing with WCW.
That's when he became the dead man.
Because the WCW at the time was taking a more realistic approach to their wrestlers and their characters and
The dead man.
and the WWF at the time had like
Slap
people.
that shotgun
It's
over here,
like
Jared.
put it this way, it's like they had like character. It was like comical. They had like a guy that was Dr. Isaac Yankum,
Yankum,
who
aka
was
Kane.
who was a dentist who eventually became Kane. Okay, and that is another story.
Wait, hold on, wait. His name was Yankum?
Doctor, yeah.
Yeah, Yankum.
Yankum.
He was yanking.
Was this his real name?
Yeah, no, that's not his real name.
That was his real name. That was his real name.
You know that guy became a fucking goddamn
He's the mayor of
somewhere.
Was it Nashville? Knoxville?
I don't know.
No, you talking about wait.
Yeah, no. So we're talking about Kane right now, but
Okay, all right.
but Taker. So he wanted to change with the times, and his real life persona. He's from Texas.
Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway.
He did Hot Ones this week too.
Yeah. I watched,
I watched that
some
one
of
too.
it. I watched some of it. He basically was like, "Hey, if we're going to compete with these people, I have to change my gimmick because I'm going to become boring. Like I can't be the same guy dressed in black, this, and that."
So the Undertaker that I remember seeing from like 90 something
Yeah.
is the same person.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Who's the Undertaker now?
Right.
He just has a different appearance /
Gimmick.
gimmick.
All right,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, because I was like, I swear I seen like different time frames. You know, it's been like a progression of like 3 different people, and like, I mean, obviously, by now he's bigger and older and whatever else.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was somebody different altogether.
No.
I thought it was
it's
like
the
a
same
new
guy.
Undertaker.
No, it's same guy. So he basically took his real life persona and kind of meshed it a little bit with his wrestling gimmick, and it was very solid for a few years, and then there was a match. Real wrestling fans would know this. With Vince. No. Real wrestling fans would know this. No, that's all right. Yeah, bang. All right. He actually wrestled Vince McMahon at Survivor Series, the same place where he debuted, in a buried alive match, and Kane interrupted the match, and he buried the American Badass, because Taker's from Texas. He's an all-American kind of guy, like outside of the ring. All right.
Keep going.
All right. And so he buried him alive in the dirt, but it's the Undertaker. He never really dies. And a few months later, since he was buried alive, that, I guess, American Badass persona died.
So he popped
and then,
out like,
and he
allow
came
me
back
to
at-
reintroduce myself.
so
My
he
name is
came back-
Take.
Yeah, so
T
he came
to
back
the
as the
AT.
dead man, and he ran with it for about 15, 16 years, along with his WrestleMania
Yo, so the
streak
niggas
and
don't
all.
ever get scared they break a hip or something?
Oh,
He's
he all
actually
broke down.
he's had about 18 surgeries. If you watch the documentary, he's had a lot done. Like he's had about 18 surgeries. He's had his orbital bone crushed, like where like basically his eye socket is, because Rey Mysterio has a move where he kind of jumps on you, and he landed on him wrong, and he just crushed his whole eye socket in. And he continued to wrestle the match. They finished it, but he takes time off. But because the character has always been written so well, he fuck you. That's how I feel about that.
What are you saying? Fuck me for? No. He said he can hear me breathing.
No,
that's why I was like,
nah, it's cool.
I'm 300 pounds, man. What you want me to do?
Step away from the mic when somebody's telling a story.
So,
I mean, I'm back here, ain't I?
So with
No, I
what
can
Jay
hear
is
all of
saying,
that shit.
all right. With what Mr. Joseph is saying, so
Yes,
Sundays,
yes, keep going.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 30 years, the final farewell.
Who's he wrestling?
He's not wrestling anybody. He's just got. See, that's where everybody's kind of getting.
Nah, he's nah.
He's not done, dude. I think. He's
Well, no. I don't think he's gonna. He'll like show spot wrestling every now and then.
No, I'm not saying he's not going to be part of the company.
But he's no
fucking struggling.
But I'm saying he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna not do anything tomorrow.
No, something's going to happen tomorrow. That's why they're building it up. They want everybody to see
I do want
it.
to watch
He's
this.
just gonna run out and hit somebody with a chair.
No. So the thing is, so people
Shawn
have
Michaels got to be involved.
Nah, Shawn Michaels is way
He's
retired.
AEW, isn't he?
You know what I'm saying? He has to be there though.
Oh, that's Jericho.
No. There's a lot of people. No, it's a big moment in
Dude,
wrestling.
because Shawn Michaels was the first person he wrestled in Survivor Series, isn't it?
No, the first person he wrestled was in the Survivor Series tag team, so it was like against like Ted DiBiase. No, that's who introduced him.
But his first championship was
his first world title came against Hulk Hogan a year later, with the interference of Ric Flair.
Did you watch the shits I used to put you on to? I haven't seen a motherfucker pop up in my algorithm.
Oh, dude, anything wrestling, if I'm in the mood to watch it, like YouTube wise, I'll always watch it as long as it's like legit, not some like burned out channel kind of thing. All right, well that's it.
You don't have no more on wrestling?
Nah, man, fuck it.
What's going on AEW?
I don't watch it.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't.
Really? You stop?
He's at work.
I'm at work, dude.
Shit, no shit.
I don't follow it's not that I don't want to follow it. I do follow it loosely. Like I do read articles on a regular basis just to see what's going on. But it's not something that I'm super pressed to watch, and that's about it.
Oh well,
And
I
that's
don't
it.
know what to tell you.
No, well, you don't have to tell me anything. I don't watch it. It's not that I don't want to watch it. It's just that I don't have time to watch it. There's nobody that I really want to see. I'll watch a match if I hear if it's good, but it's not compelling enough for me to turn the TV
Hey, so
on.
I think I mentioned this before, but I went to high school with the chick that ended up in WWE.
Who?
WWE? I don't know which one, nigga.
Who?
Fucking
That's the big one.
There's two guys. One of them went to, I think, CM Punk and whoever he hangs with.
Who? AJ Lee? Melina?
No. It was a team, like a tag team.
Oh, God. I'd have to, dude, I'd stop
There was an
watching
episode a while back. Fucking the chick ran on stage and they shaved their head bald on stage.
it. Molly Holly?
No,
Well,
I don't know her stage name.
well, I'm asking, and if you don't know, then I can't.
Can we get back to some real shit?
All right, well, I'm taking a piss. Because it's happening.
All right,
yes.
wait, hold on. All right, bro, we might as well close out.
No.
It's gonna be too much shit to fucking.
Yes. That's
Oh,
it.
my God.
That's all I've been asking
That's what
for.
we've been trying to tell you. Like,
That's all I've been asking
pee.
for.
you can't go that way. You can't go this way because if you go,
That's the end of the show.
Let's
okay.
just
All right,
close
let's
it
try.
out.
Take us home, RJ.
All right. Hold on, let me put my headset back.
Take us home so you can go pee pee.
Since my bladder has no control,
None
thank you for listening
whatsoever.
to. No, well,
His penis has
sorry.
ended the show.
Thank you for listening to episode 68 of the Mad Scientist Live podcast. Jay Joseph, thank you very much for joining us. We hope to have
We need
you
a part
back.
two.
I appreciate
We need
that.
a part two.
Yeah.
69.
You
I
can,
might do 60. I don't know. Depending what the bitch look like.
all right. So
Nah,
that's
for real
a
though. It's part two next week. You with it?
Yeah. If you want to come over
This is a
next week.
two-parter.
Yeah. Because we're definitely not done.
Jay might be the fourth mad scientist this whole time.
I could go pee and you guys could talk, but you're like, no.
Or we could do it next
We
week.
can do it next week.
we can leave him in suspense.
I'm just saying.
I'm
All
down.
right. We're leaving suspense. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Please be safe. And, put it in her butt and go fuck yourself.
Man, go piss, man. Go quick.
Well, I
Go.
can't do it now. Like, I
I'm
don't
gonna
even have
hit you
the-
so hard you won't see nothing. Ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyrics are just forever. Merit scientist, red. Merit scientist, red. Merit scientist, red.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist, red. Merit scientist, red. Merit scientist, red. Merit scientist, red.